Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great night. We're ready for a great day. Give me a minute. I'm a bit discombobulated as usual in the morning. Morning, USC. How are you today? All right. Cool. This is my long fast week. I'm still doing intermittent, but no days of fasting. NQ and ES. I think so. We had a weird pop-up at right when Europe opened. That's a weird looking wick on both NQ and ES. ES popped up to 65.23. Its low a day is 65.04. Is that right? 04? 23. So only 19 points in range. NQ 885. And its low was 790, so less than 100 points. Kappa looks like about 80 ticks. Ultra Bond, tight range, about half a point. Gold, again, another all-time high, almost touched 3,700, 36.98.9, its new all-time high. Looks like we got about 30 points in range there. Crude oil, about mid-range. Looks like we have about 85 ticks. Bitcoin, sitting about 112.5. So that's where we said stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this fine Tuesday morning. Okay. News this morning. Nothing. Well, at 10 o'clock with U.S. quarterly employment and wages for quarter number 1. It's interesting. And keep trying to push up. I know how it feels. I try to do push-ups too. ATR right now is 6 on the 2-minute chart, 4 on the 1-minute. Good morning, CBR. How are you? Yeah, it's a nice rise up on gold. How's trading going, CBR? Glad to hear you're green. Blue candle trying to pop up here, kind of in a weird area. Can't decide which way it wants to go. Hey, Crypticon, how are you today? Dollar popping up. On NQ, you mean? Morning, JJR. Nice, Crypt. I thought you were mainly sticking to gold. Still a nice little grind up here in NQ. So my suggestion there, Crypt, since it is going to fail here and there, so until you build up a buffer, go with a smaller size and build it up slowly so it does, one trade doesn't wipe you out. All right, USC, go enjoy your walk. Purple candle here, though. It was right into the 9, so I did not take it. We'll see what happens. Morning, Robin. Good to see you. Saw you kick some butt yesterday on TPT Pro Plus. Purple candle didn't trick me. And Q heading back up. Today's the last calm day before the storm of trading. PPI tomorrow, CPI Thursday, University of Michigan sentiment Friday, I believe. Contract roll this weekend, and FOMC on next Wednesday. Right now, it's not really doing much of anything. Dip and pop. watching and waiting. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching candles form away. All right, Crick, we'll see you. Another blue candle pop. So one poke at this with a stick and tell it to do something. I like this purple candle setup here. Let's see how it finishes. It's got a minute on it. It's a purple candle in the 1 minute as well. I'm almost tempted to take it right off the 1 minute. It's a bigger candle here too. I'm not sure if something's driving this. Let me see. I don't see anything. I should have taken it off the 1. I didn't. Morning, Amelia. How are you? Hi, can I help you with something, Eddie? What do you need? Besides a lumbotomy. Biggest candle we've seen in a while is a 15-point candle. Me, I'm not eating anything. I was getting temptations for the cat. Every time I get you temptation. Hey, no desk. No desk. I'll get you more. No desk. That's one thing I really don't get. I don't really get heartburn or indigestion or anything. Even when I was eating like crap, I didn't usually have any digestive problems like that. Yeah, fruit will kill you. Pop back up here on NQ. Only thing I gotta watch out for digestively is foods that have high levels of histamine. NQ came down hard there for a couple of candles, and then or one candle in the 2 minute, and then making its way back up. I'm making my way back to you, babe. Good morning, Ron. How is Ron doing? Yep, all the way back up. Got that whole purple candle back. How is beautiful New England right now, Ron? I'm sure colors are changing on the trees. Yep, we mix it up here with the songs that come out of my mouth. Spanning 6 decades. That's a good day, Ron. Good day. Gets back up, almost getting back that whole candle, and is now coming back down. It's been quite cool in this area. This was not a bad summer at all up here in terms of heat. Makes me wonder if we're in for a heck of a winter. Wow, I didn't realize it was cool. It's 45 degrees out right now, and it's the first part of September. Wow. Oh, they went 90s returning later this week, or this weekend. How are you doing, John DeFore? Hey, Freighter. I hope this whole things get better for you there. No, no more Philly Karen news. I don't know if they've figured out who she is yet or not. Aaron Nola finally remembered that he's Aaron Nola. Yeah, I mean, and after the first inning, I wasn't expecting a lot because he threw like 21 pitches in the first inning, and I'm like, well, he's going to be done early. How are you doing today, JC? It's 45 degrees down here. How cold is it up there in Wisconsin right now, JC? Wait, it's 67 there? Maybe I looked at the wrong. Did I look at the wrong? No, Decatur says 45. Wow. How you doing today, RJ? How's your trading been this week? Oh, well, today's only Tuesday. How was your trading yesterday? I need to put a 6E chart up somewhere. I do have a 6E chart up here. Here we go. There's a 6E chart. One 17375. Nice. You have a specific target on that, JC? AQ just bouncing around like a pinball right now. Huh. Okay. So not only do we have PPI tomorrow, but we have a Supreme Court ruling possibly on tariffs, which could also send the market absolutely wild. So tomorrow could be absolutely crazy. It's so nice of you, JC. Well, I was going to say, based on my RSIs, I see a bounce coming on 6E. There's a tiny little bounce. I just got back to your entry there. I guess I can watch 6E while NQ decides to do absolutely nothing. NQ grinding in the downish position. No trades so far. I did take a trade last night. I'm up $5. Major economic headline just came over financial juice. Hong Kong's Repulse Bay is hit by a power outage and 230 homes are without electricity. Why do I see that stuff of financial juice? I gotta figure out if there's a way to, like, filter that crap out. I don't need to know that. That's not gonna cause the market to go down. About 11 minutes to the top of the hour. Crude's doing a little bounce. So if I'm looking at a longer time frame on 6E, again, I know nothing about 6E, so I'm just looking at based on the other charts. I'm seeing a bounce here, but it still has a lot of room to go down. So I'm thinking a short-term bounce and then further down if I was playing it. But you guys are much better at 6E than I am. So don't listen to anything I just said. I'm just looking for stuff to talk about. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about I want to talk about number one. Morning, Platt. I mean, I very rarely look at daily candles, even in NQ. So would that give you any insight into anything for the actual trades for today if it does a engulfing? JC? Crew just made a weird move. Several blasts heard in Qatar's Doha, according to witnesses. That explains Crude's weird move. Oh, okay. I got you, JC. I got you. If anyone's interested in static evaluations from Elite Trader Funding, they're 65% off today only. Prices may vary. Participating prop firms only, void where prohibited by law. Yeah, I was not. I mean, it was definitely not a blow-away type change the way they made it sound like it was going to be, but that's prop firms in general. It is very few times that they live up to the hype. Any prop firm of their what changes are coming. I think there's been a few like when Topstep went to one step one rule. That was that one lived up to the hype, and there's been a couple others, but I mean, Tradeify acts like there's no payout window. now, but you still got to trade 5 days at $150 plus or whatever. Now, I like the consistency rule change for straight to funded, lightning funded, whatever they call. I like that. The changes are, give me a minute, let me bring it up. I was thinking about doing a video on it. I need to start doing more videos. So, on lightning funded or straight to funded, you start off with the 20% consistency, which is industry standard. But after the second payout, you go to 25% consistency. After 3 payouts, you go to 30% consistency. This is the one that's confusing to me, and I gotta read this one better to understand it. The DLL is now dynamic in growth and lightning funded. Once you hit plus 6%, DLL increases to max drawdown. So it says, for example, on a 150K lightning funded account, when the account hits 159,000, the DLL switches from 3,750 to $6,000. So suddenly the DLL is bigger. I'm not sure that's actually a positive change overall. And bigger payouts faster. I guess you payout number one, you can now on a 50K, you can request 1,500. Hold on 1 second here. On second payout 2,000, third 2,500, and fourth plus 3,000. And of course that's big. Those are bigger amounts for 100 and 150K. It's now, instead of having a 7-day windows, it's just 5 days of 100. I think it's $150 plus. And then of course also Project X is coming next Monday. You like Project X, JC? I like the platform. It needs, they supposedly they're finally getting bracket orders soon. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have brackets, but the main reason I have a problem with Project X is the fact that it gives Patak so much power and so much information, so much power. So that's why I kind of soured on it. I mean, I like it, but I still prefer Tradovate, mainly because of that. I'm thinking more like NinjaTrader's brackets versus like, unless I've missed it, which and it's possible because I do use it for topstep, but I haven't dove into like the settings lately. But like if you want to in NinjaTrader, I can set up an ATM. And maybe I should say ATM instead of bracket. I don't know. Sometimes I use these terms, I get mixed up. But like if I want to get out with one contract at 10 points and leave one run, and I can set that up on NinjaTrader. I haven't figured out a way to set that up on Project X. Yeah, more maybe OCO. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Like I could set up my ATMs on NinjaTrader if I wanted to be in with 5 micros and scale out or whatever I can. Simple things like that is why it's not on par yet. And you can have Rod. You can have a TP and stop loss automatically pop up when you enter a trade on Project X. That can be set up, but it got to be all one, like all in, all out, not like separate for separate. If you go in with 3, you can't have a different target for all 3 or whatever. But like I said, my main problem with X is just the fact that it feeds Patak so much knowledge. All these firms are basically handing him all their data, absolute, and paying him to take their paying Patak to take their data as well. That's my only major problem with Project X. Now we're seeing a move down here. I did get a purple candle there 5 candles ago, and it obviously would have worked. This is the biggest candle we've seen. Wow. What the heck? Not sure what caused that spike, but I did get a purple candle, but when it was chopping like this, you just don't kind of trust it. But I should have trusted it. It's a 30-point candle. I'm not seeing any news popping. Hop it, stop it, popping like a rabbit. And yeah, okay, I did see the blasts in. I saw the news on the blast in Quaidar. That was a few minutes ago, so I'm not sure if we have more news coming. Nice, John. Yeah, I wish I had entered a short. Definitely got some life in the market all of a sudden. The juice is loose. The juice is loose. The juice is loose. I never heard of it before either. It's not showing. Well, okay, it is. I apologize. It is now showing on Financial Juice. There, it's marked as U.S. quarterly employment and wages quarter one. I don't know. I've never seen it before either. So we'll have to see what that does to the market, if anything. I don't know if this is something that the new person that Trump put in charge of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics has decided to add, or is that legal, Crypt? Are kids allowed in casinos? It's an actual honest question. I don't know if kids are allowed in casinos or not. So let them stay home on Thursday and watch the CPI news. That's as much of a casino as a casino. Nice pop back up. Be interested to see if gold wants 3,700 today or not. Dow's popping. Everything's kind of going the same direction right now. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever found the four-leaf clover. Yeah, I see nothing either, and it came almost right back. Well, hopefully he has a test today. This just came across red on Financial Juice. Israel tried to attack Hamas officials in Qatar. Did you ever find any plat? Oh wow, that's awesome. Qatar. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amelia. I had a feeling I was pronouncing it wrong. Oh yeah, I saw they did. I never watched the doc on it, but I was watching it, of course, as it was happening. It's pretty awesome, isn't it, Arthur? No, Trey Turner's the Phillies shortstop. Just trying to pop here again. Hmm. Must have been one I already banned. The Vikings did win. They beat the Bears. We are less than 15 minutes to the bell, and I'm still not liking the price action. Good morning, Ace. How was Ace today? You take a look at Apex yet? No hurry, the code's good until October 31st. Then it turns into a pumpkin. Gold pushing up. Wait, what? I'm trying to figure out if I missed something here with Crypticon. What are we talking about, Crypt? Wow, why did dogs have to come by and pee? Oh. Are you going to go pee on the tree, Crypt? Pop up blue candle here. The bell is an alert on TradingView for when I get a blue candle. Remember, I'm carnivore, so no ice cream, not even tomorrow for my birthday. That little bell sound was the least annoying sound that TradingView offered. I could have done others. Let's see here. These are some of the sounds that TradingView offers. And we got I heard that. I'll think Stone Cold's here.
Attention.
Guess what? Hey. Psst. Hey, take a look. Hey.
Look at me. Oh.
Those were all my choices. I went with the one I'm using. Wish to allow you to make your own sound. I would do something like, hey, dumbass, check your candle. Shouldn't throw things at the police department. They get upset. Blue candle pop here with less than 5 minutes to go. Seemed to make my coffee perfect this morning. Israeli official. America gave us full cover to attack Hamas in that country I can't pronounce right. Qatar. Qatar. Something like that. Acting chairman of the Hamas political bureau, Khalid Mashal, is reportedly the primary target of the assassination strike. I didn't realize there was heaven had a toll.
Two minutes till the bell.
I hear a train in the distance. Oh, nice. Yep. There's a break of 3,700 on gold. So remember, at the top of the hour, we have this odd report that no one's ever heard of before, the U.S. quarterly employment and wages, quarter one. I'm guessing the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, but I'm not sure. I would have to search. So you see a pop here at the bell. Yeah, the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics is scheduled to release a preliminary benchmark revision for the quarterly census of employment and wages on Tuesday, September 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This report is not the Q1 report itself, which was released early in the year. Instead, this is a significant annual revision of employment figures based on the more complete payroll tax records. Huge pop, and it gives it all back. So we popped to 857 and then dropped down to 829. Popping back up. Some wild swings here. Not even any pineapples to be seen. Not liking this price action still. People, I just want to trade. You got to give me a good trade. Gotta. Wow, you sent up the pineapple signal, and there's Tio. And Q trying to go higher. Can it take us higher? Gold's still going. New all-time high is 3704.7. NQ with a pop back with a drop. Don't know what a pop back is, but hopefully it's not like a screw worm. Yes, the screw worms are flesh eating. They burrow into your flesh and lay larvae. NQ totally confused right now. Oh, nice. I see 6E pop nicely. Awesome trade there, JC. An employee of a Pennsylvania water authority has been charged with spending $140,000 of the company's money on Pokemon cards. ES showing more strength. I can't talk today. More strength than NQ right now. Dow looks all confused as well. Russell sad. Russell's heading down. I knew giving you that gold card was a mistake, Keo. You're the one that's gonna have to tell Hassan that his monthly payment's gonna come in pineapples. It has a purple candle. It didn't fit the criteria. It worked, but it didn't fit the criteria. And I'm still tradeless today. He's already gotten 2 rounds of treats this morning. Gold pulls back. Dow heads down. Yes, finally heads down. Doesn't like the eye drops, huh? Nice pop. Again, didn't expect it. That would have been a winner. And right back down. Can someone remind NQ that it's supposed to do something entertaining? Yeah, step away, Crip. Keep your green. I'm just sitting here questioning my life's choices. Yes, that's a win, Crypticon. It definitely should consider that a win. This is just a bunch of screwworms. to move down. Remember, we have that weird news coming up the top of the hour. You're green, Crip. Take the rest of the day off. Go enjoy the fall weather. Well, the main difference is the bigger the account, the more drawdown you have, but the bigger the profit target is to pass. Ace. So it's depending on what you feel like you need in drawdown. I always choose the 50K just because that's what I'm happy with. And that's a $3,000 profit target with a $2,500 drawdown. And it allows you to trade up to 10 contracts, which would be insane with only a $2,500 drawdown, but you can do it. I was going to take this purple candle, and if for some reason I pressed the button and it didn't go, so this was totally in my criteria. I don't know why that didn't go. That's just daily. Some companies have a daily loss limit that'll lock you out for the day if you hit it. And with Apex, you can blow the whole account in one day. They don't stop you. Yeah, the 50K does have the best profit to loss ratio. I'm mad that trade didn't go. That didn't take. I mean, I didn't chase it, but that would have been my win for the day. Yeah, that's the other thing is this constantly trails you, Ace. So you don't want to let runners run with it till you get above a certain level on the funded account. Basically, if you go $500 in the profit and then it comes back on you and you only take $250 profit, your drawdown got closer by $500, even though your profit only went up $250. No, it's not sus. Apex is intraday drawdown. So if your trade goes $500 in the profit, and then you close it at $250 in profit, what your drawdown went up, it was hard to explain. So if you start $2,500 drawdown available, you're now going to only have $2,250 in drawdown available because your trade went $500 in a profit and then you closed it at 250. But you're never supposed to leave home without it, Ace. That's not daily drawdown. That's intraday. That's called intra. That's just the way the drawdown works. So you always basically the with intraday drawdown, you always just want to have a certain target in mind and hit the target and don't let it pull back and then decide to get out. Yes. Now you're really good about getting out of trades, losing trades quick, so that'll definitely help you out. Because if it goes against you, you can kill your drawdown pretty darn quick. I mean, if you only have $2,500 in drawdown to play with, and you're using 10 contracts, blue candle here. I don't like where it's at. Remember, we got that weird news report coming up here. Big blue candle popping. Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you can lose a lot quickly, but yeah. I've never seen you take a huge loss, Ace, like as in a number of points. You're always like, yeah, took a loss for a point. I never see you say, well, I let it go 5 points against me. So now we get to see what this quarterly employment and wages thing does in under 2 minutes. What? Why are you looking at me like that, huh? 44 seconds. Ooh, big move down right before this news. Gold popping, the new highs, 37.11, 7.11. NQ popping. Not seeing numbers. I'm not sure what kind of numbers that we can even expect from this. Big blue candle. Still not seeing numbers. $37.15.2, the new all-time high on gold. Seems like we're saying that every couple of minutes. Whoosh! I haven't used the whoosh button in a while. Whoosh but pop. It's all wacky and wild here. It's like a trading theme park. I don't like this price action. ES doing the weird price action too. Dow actually finding a little bit of footing upwards. Gold falling back hard. That's a 10-point candle down, 11-point candle down on gold as it falls. Still don't see numbers on that news report. Treasury's falling hard. Russell falling hard. Gold pulls back as well. I'm sorry, oil pulls back as well. Bitcoin down. There's a huge 13-point candle on gold.
Order filled.
We're short on gold, which is probably a huge mistake. It's about to bounce.
Stop filled.
Yep, stopped out. Almost hit my target on the way down, and then before the bounce. I only took that on one account. That was only on the take profit account. Misread that on gold. Not it gave me a gray line, and it was right at the 100 EMA. So that was a total bad trade. Glad I only took it on one account. No, it's been a horrible day, bro. I've taken 0 trades besides that one I just took right now on gold on one account. It's been very choppy. Blue candle pop here, trying on NQ. See how it finishes. Big pop. I love it when you call me Big Papa. I thought you already walked away, Crypt. And right back down. Excellent, Crypt. I'm very proud of you. I'm happy for you. Big concerned that you didn't walk away when you said you were going to, but good job. Good job recognizing your setup. My phone is ringing. We'll be right there. Anybody tell me what kids show that song's from? Big pop here on a blue candle. Took the long. Doesn't want to go. There it goes. Come on. White line. Wonder Pets. There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal in trouble.
Order
Boom. Target hit. target hit. It's a small target based on this price action, but I got 6.25 points. Still popping, so I could have got a lot more out of that, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh. Possible pullback here. We hit a gray line. RSI separated. Yes, that's a good reminder. Gore the like button. If a like button is left ungored, there will be repercussions. Pulls back. Crip, will squirrels just go after the feed, or will they actually go after the chickens? Pulls back here. I noticed we had the gray line. I should have been watching. It's hard to see there. The gray line, and then we got that red candle. That was actually a trigger, and it could have led me to a 10-point trade, possibly even a 20-point trade. Let me see. Yes, it would have been a 20-point trade. Okay, so coming out of that report, the economy created 911,000 fewer jobs in 2024-2025 than originally reported. More ammo for a Fed rate cut. I was thinking that. USC. Looking for another entry here. So we're up. We are green on the day, except for the take profit trader account, which I took that bad gold trade on. Watching. Purple candle potential. Nope. Purple candle went away. That was a big fall, and I wish I had put my that trade that stopped me out on gold. I should have put my stop higher. I should have used micros or something because it worked. It just stopped me out first because if you're getting a 15-point trigger candle, you should be willing to give more than a 2-point stop, and I wasn't. But it could have been a huge win. It could have been a 10-point win if I had actually given it room to roam. Now it's a purple candle. purple, Nurple. Big candle, 14 points. Gives back a big part of it there. I'm going to regret not taking that. I have a feeling. Still moving. Yep. I regret not taking that for 10. Bouncing back up. So in the last 2 days, Robin, aka For Money, has made $10,000 on her live Take Profit Trader Pro Plus account. $5,509 yesterday, $4,490 today. So apparently SIBO, one of the parts of the CME, is going to be launching continuous Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. It's contracts that won't expire. Still dripping down here. Hate it when I'm reading Discord and I'm about ready to reply out loud to Discord instead of the chat. That's not going to work. Oh. All this news and boring price action, and I forgot to make my eggs. It's time to make my eggs. Tomorrow you guys are in for a treat, as I will be making breakfast burritos. Oops. Sorry, that was probably loud. I accidentally threw the fork into the pan. Pan got forked. Ooh, big drop. Tio must nuts over here. He would have jumped on that. I was worried you were dealing with the screw worms, Tio. Yeah, speaking of that, Tio, Ambassador, I saw here a Financial Juice, a news report that says Trump swearing in Ambassador. And I originally read it as Trump swearing at Ambassador. About ready to pour the eggs. Pour eggs. Still falling here. This is a big fall. We hit a high of 850, and then it's fallen down. It's fallen 100 points in 20 minutes. The eggs have hit the pan. I repeat, the eggs have hit the pan. Yeah, they're scrambled. I scramble them the night before, and then put and leave the dish in the fridge overnight. I don't cook them hard, but try and not break down the proteins, which doesn't really happen much, but it can break down some of the vitamins. I eat 12 to 24 eggs a day. Now, when I'm doing the protein sparing modified fasting, I won't be eating eggs. I'll be eating 97% lean turkey burger. I'll be eating canned salmon, and I'll be eating, what's the other thing I'll be eating? Something else. But I can't remember what it is this second. Oops, we're getting a blue candle pop here. Put 90 seconds on it. Adding cheese. What else I said I was going to eat? Do I have that notepad here somewhere? I don't. Unless it's on this side. Ah, yeah. Chicken breasts. Boneless, skinless. And I'll be eating a lot of mustard to give it stuff flavor. Blue candle pop now on the 1. Kind of interested. Struggling to get through its 9 on the 1. It's a lot of numbers. Taking the long.
Order submitted.
It's dangerous. Highway to the danger zone. Nope, it's gonna stop me. That was a mistake. Should never have taken that into the 9 like that on the 1 minute chart. That was me being impatient, although it's trying to come back. Come back, come back, come back. Come back, Jack, and do it again. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Red candle on the 1. Still trying to push up. Nope. Yep, that was me. This was a totally bad trade on my part. Even if I don't get stopped out, which I'm gonna get stopped out here in a minute, but just a total. Yep, there's stopped out. Now I'm red. Just a total dumb trade. I will now put plenty of salt on my eggs. And down we come. There's a blue candle, probably the one I should have waited for to begin with. Let's see how it finishes. Nice, USC. Excellent. Good job. How's everyone else today? Red, green, or somewhere in between? Whoa, big candle. Sorry to hear that, Platt. Okay. Take Bowenoxes went 75% off, and that includes end of day accounts. How about you, RJ? How are you today? Have a great day, RJ. Have a great evening, MR. Yeah, it came down hard and went sideways for a bit. Came down hard again and popped. So remember, the rest of this week could be wild and crazy, especially for indices, because not only do we have CPI and PPI, but some people start rolling their contracts early, so we're going to start splitting volume. Let me go take a look to see where NQ is even trading at on the new contract. NQZ. December 2025. So NQ, the December contract is trading above 24,000. So it's trading 24,013. It's trading about 230 points higher. It doesn't gold roll over like every month or every other month or something like that. Weird. If they can do continuous Bitcoin and Ethereum contracts, why can't they do continuous other thing contracts? I'm just saying with the contract roll, coming up this weekend, some people start rolling early, so we might see volume start to split on Thursday and Friday between the current contract and the new contract. CME actually recommends doing it Monday. That's when people are supposed to roll, according to the CME. Oh no, I'm not. I know, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying so. I always just do it on the weekend because it's just easier that way instead of doing it in the middle of the week for me. Now, what I hate is sometimes TradingView will decide that, because I just used a continuous contract on TradingView, that setting, and sometimes TradingView will do it early, and then I gotta actually put in the actual contract. Eggs have been finished. Now I just need to take my plethora of supplements. Have a good one, USC. Everyone leaving early today. Last person out the door, please shut off the lights. Haven't seen Hassan. Haven't heard from him since yesterday afternoon. Kind of worried. I just heard from Hassan, who is lurking and acting all creepy. Just kidding. Anyway, it's time for us to get out of here tomorrow. We should have much more exciting action. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And we'll see you then. Bye.
Hmm.